Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Saturday, March 3rd, 2018. Doing some digging out today, to be honest with you. I'm going to show you this real quick. I came out this morning, and if you saw yesterday's video, these were completely just decimatedly covered with snow. So I came out and dug out all through here, as you can see, and got those cleared off, so they're producing power today. Even though, let me put it up here so you guys can see, very overcast day today. Not bad temperature wise. I think they said 29, but the center piece, I can't reach it from either side. So I got this big glob of stuff here in the middle, but everything else has been cleared off really decently. I just can't get to it. I've tried, but it's so that's just going to have to melt off as it melts off. I've been trying to whack at it a little bit at a time, but I just pretty much got as much as I can out of it. I'm still producing power from these, but that hurts production because part of that third panel is covered up there and part of that third panel is covered. So here's Maxie underneath there. I'll show you him. So anyway, I wanted to do a video today. I wanted to talk about this because I have gotten a lot of comments on this topic, and so we're going to address it today. Okay, when S.H.T.F happens, it's not a matter of if, I don't believe, it's a matter of when. People have said to me, you're making yourself a target by putting yourself out there on YouTube. And also, I've had a lot of people say, well, we're just going to come and take your stuff because you're a prepper. And people know who preppers are, and they're just going to come and take preppers' things. Okay, so again, a lot of it would depend on what the event is, to be honest with you, number one, and it just, who knows what it could be. If it was something like an EMP, good luck getting here. So, because you won't be driving, unless you have an old style vehicle. There's no way anybody's going to be driving. So that would, you know, that would be one thing with that. The reason, and I'm going to tell you, explain a little bit what my thought process is, okay? Yes, I put myself out there on YouTube. And yes, I take a chance by, you know, showing what I have and what I've done here and what we're doing and what I'm going to be continuing to do. You know, I make myself a target. You're right, I absolutely do. But the thing is, what a lot of people don't understand, and I've talked about this, guys, a lot, a whole lot, about the importance of having a group and having your neighbors that are willing to work with you, okay? And I've talked to several neighbors, and we're definitely going to be working together. And I have a group of people that do plan on coming here, you know, when things go haywire. So, you know, to think that you're just going to come in and take everything that I have without some kind of a fight or meeting you resistance-wise down the road, that's foolish, okay? And I'm not just speaking for myself. I think I'm speaking for a lot of preppers that, you know, prepare. You know, we have a game plan. You know, we're not just going to sit here and wait for somebody to come strolling down the driveway and try to stop them then. They will be met way before they ever even come down the driveway, especially if they have bad intentions, okay? You have to have a game plan. Now, I obviously don't talk a lot about security parts of what we do here at the homestead because I don't think that that's something that I need to share with everybody, okay? There's certain aspects that you're not going to see. You're not going to know what we're doing, okay? As you guys know, I've never shown weapons on my channel, and I won't show weapons on my channel. Now, do I have weapons or not? You make your own assumptions, but, you know, certain things I'm not going to talk about, okay? I believe in the Second Amendment. I will say that. I believe that you have the right to defend yourself from all enemies, foreign and domestic. And I'm not some rah-rah guy who thinks, you know, people say, well, if, you know, if the military comes up and they take your stuff, blah, 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 you know, yeah, I mean, if the military was that organized that they said, hey, we're going to strategically pick out Prepper Nurse 1 and go to his house and we're going to take his stuff. I just, you know, that is a possibility, guys. It really, truly is. But the thing is, it's like, you know, nothing is going to be handed over. Nothing is going to be like, oh, yeah, here, come take this. This is where I got this, and this is where I got that. You know, that's, and the thing is, I honestly, and I've said this before, I believe if there is a major event happening, the military, everybody else, they're going to have their hands full. They're going to have so many things going on that they're not going to be thinking, hey, you know what? Let's go to Prepper Nurse One's house and take his stuff. Now, where there may be people that might think that, sure, absolutely there may be, okay? But again, you know, you got to be willing to give it all up. Oh, there goes some more stuff off the roof. Things have been falling off the roof all day, too. I'll show you that here in a second. But, yeah, it's just, you know, people will try to come and take stuff, but I put myself out here because I want to educate people. I want to help people. I want you to help yourself, okay? And that's a big part of what I do and why I'm doing it, you know? And so when people say you make yourself a target, I sure do. But the thing is, if I can teach people how to help themselves and wake people up to the fact that how important prepping is, it's worth that risk for me, okay? And yes, I have my children here, okay? And yes, my children know how to shoot, okay? They know how to handle a gun. They're not afraid of guns. Or they realize that guns are not toys, okay? I think too many people think that, you know, I don't know, it's like guns are being attacked left, right, and center. And like I said, guys, all we have to do is look at history. The best way to control a country is to disarm it first, and that's what they're trying to do right now. You have a segment of the government that wants to control, you know, and they're using teenagers and high schoolers to try to reach those goals. People that have no idea, you know, what it's all about. With proper training, knowing what you're doing, like I said, I was taught at a very young age how to handle guns, what I should do with guns, and what I should not do with guns. And you have to have a healthy respect for weapons, okay? You really, truly do. Be it a pellet gun, be it a .22, be it a shotgun, be it an AR-15 or whatever you have, okay? Be it a pistol, you know? Realize they're not toys. I'm going to share a story with you, okay? Josh, my stepson, was probably 8 years old. And my wife at the time said to me, Josh is asking questions about your guns. He's asking way too many questions. I said, okay, all right. I go, Josh, come here. And I took Josh upstairs and I sat him down on the bed and I pulled out one of my rifles and I said, okay, this is not a toy. We do not play with this, okay? And he's like, okay. And I showed him. I said, now look, I'm going to show you. This is empty. Showed him, racked the slides, showed him that it's empty. There's nothing in this gun, okay? You know that it's empty. He said, okay. And I said, now, even though I know this gun is empty, we're never going to point this weapon at anybody, even though we know it's empty. He was like, okay. And then I dropped it in his lap. And I said, there you go, take a good look at it. He's like, all right. So he's looking at it and checking it all out. And I said, okay, never play with these. If you want to look at it, if you want to see something, ask me and I will show you, okay? He's like, okay. Guess what, guys? He never asked about that weapon again. He never wanted to play with it again, okay? It's the curiosity was gone. That's what it's about, taking that curiosity away. If you make something taboo that you can't touch that, like if you put something up on a shelf and say, don't touch that, don't ever touch that. The minute you're out of that house, the first thing those kids are going to do is go up and touch whatever that was, okay? That's how kids are, the curiosity. You take the curiosity away and you don't have an issue. But let's get back to the point, okay? I get sidetracked and I apologize. Other thoughts pop into my mind. But anyway, preppers are definitely going to be targets, okay? Be it by other civilians, be it by roving gangs or whoever, okay? If they know where you are, and here's the thing is, guys, it's not that hard to find me, okay? I know my haters know where I'm at, okay? And some of my subscribers know where I'm at too, you know? I've had a few people up here. Rantech24, he's been up here, okay? You know, some other subscribers that I have met have been up here, you know, so it's, you know, yes, people know where I am. But the thing is, if you're delusional, if you think that people are just going to lay down and go, okay, yeah, here's what I got, go ahead and take it. I mean, and if you think you're the big, bad, tough guy and you have, well, I got my AR-15 and I'm going to go and blah, 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 come on down that road and see what happens, okay? And I'm not making threats and I'm not thinking that I'm a tough guy, because I do not think I'm a tough guy by any stretch of the imagination. I can handle my own, I know that, and when an S.H.T.F situation happens, I will do what's necessary to protect me and mine. And the people in my group, my family, that's who I care about. If you are not part of that, if you had had the opportunity to be part of that and you did nothing, I'm sorry, I got nothing for you, okay? So anyway, that being said, yes, preppers are targets, but it's how we deal with that situation, okay? I've talked about having a group and the importance of having a group because we're not going to be able to do this on our own. If people know you prep, you are a target, okay? Because they're going to think in the back of your mind, and I've done a video on this. Well, if something happens, I'm just going to come to your house. Well, you know, and I've addressed that as well. Well, you know, they can think they're going to come here, but they're not getting nothing, okay? And I'm not helping out everybody. So I have people that I have planned to help out, and I'm going to help out, but that's about it. But anyway, I definitely want your guys' feedback on this video. I want to hear what your thoughts are. The channel continues to grow exponentially. I'm absolutely amazed and very, very humbled and flattered that so many people are viewing. I cannot even begin to keep up with the comments, guys, and I apologize. I did for a very, very, very long time. I'm trying to go in and answer questions here and there, but there's no way I can keep up on all the questions. I just can't. I wish I could. But it's gotten to a point where the channel's getting big enough where I just can't do it, and I apologize. So now I showed this in the other video the other day, and I'm going to show it again, because I showed it at the very end of the video the last time, and that's the bumper sticker that one of my subscribers sent me, which I think that is absolutely awesome. So, and yes, the truck is dirty. I live in New York. We have a lot of salt. I do not wash my truck. Never have. I don't care about it. It's a point A to point B vehicle. Now, my Harley, I wash my Harley. I'll be honest with you. I wash it all the time. But that's my toy. But anyway, listen, guys. I definitely want your feedback on the comments on this video topic. I want to hear what you have to say. Remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And remember, STD, it's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it, and the only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself. Now, I got to show you this here real quick. You see how the ice is hanging off the top of the roof there? That's what's happening. It'll get to a point and then it falls off, and I've had to redig this out like 4 times just today alone, but you can see it all hanging there. These gutters, I'm going to be honest with you, they're getting completely changed out in the spring. Everything is getting changed out. I've had it with them. They're not holding up, obviously, with this, so I'm going to have to do something different. But that's an expensive lesson, but, you know, that's what happens. But we'll get through this winter, and then we'll worry about that after when the time comes. But anyway, guys, listen, have a great day. I hope your weekend is going well. We are doing okay here at the homestead today. Like I said, it's about 29 degrees, so it's not a horrible day. Overcast, but we are bringing in power. So I will talk to you all tomorrow. Have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.